Okay, so, oh, I see that. Oh, ma'am, I thought you were trying to say something else. Okay, so I'm just checking and making sure everybody is with us today. So I got Banolo, so I can like pretend we're in school and I'm going to tick you off. How's that? So is Hitanzi here today? And we've got Banolo is definitely here. Okay, so now it is 2 o'clock on the dot. All right. And I would like to welcome you to our classroom, our digital classroom online. We are going to do English FAL, and I am your teacher. I'm Sheena Cooney, your presenter and your teacher. So I'll be both today. And please, you can share any of your work with my Twitter and Instagram. And homework can go to sheenamelody@gmail.com. I didn't get any homework last week. I was like so sad because I really love your feedback and I get so excited when I see your work because some of you actually work very nicely. So I am going to welcome you. I am waiting, as you can hear, I'm stopping every now and then because I'm waiting for a few people. I know they're trying to join, so I just want to give them an opportunity to join. Welcome Tiana, welcome Liva, and is Amor here today? And Junior and Connie, and they'll let me know when they arrive, won't they? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so welcome to our lesson today. We are going to do reading and viewing. Now, remember, it's revision. Okay, so we're doing revision, but I do hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Okay, welcome, Connie. Welcome, Gail. Yes, I do want to know your name. Absolutely. And then we are going to Dante. Oh, that's an interesting name. Wow. It's like from an English novel. Dante or French or something. Welcome, my superheroes. You are awesome to be back. I love having you back. Oh, sorry, French. You are right. You are absolutely 100% right. Today we're going to listen and speak. So we're going to do a lot of what we did this term, but we're going to use visual literacy. So I really hope you enjoy it. So there's a bit of emotive language, but I've tried to make it really fun. Okay, because it's going to be, guess what? I will still be here. Okay, so this may be your last week, but I will still be around. So you'll still have my videos. Okay. Now we're going to do a comic strip. Right. So we're going to read this comic strip and then we're going to answer the questions that follow. Don't be sad, guys. You're going to look forward to being back at school. You'll see your friends and I'll still be around and you'll still be able to chat to each other. Okay. So this is Haga the Horrible. Welcome, Katlego. Wonderful to have you. I hope I got the name right. Okay, awesome. Right, so Haga the Horrible. There's a fly in my beer. Slurp. Thirsty little fly, wasn't he? Okay, so are you ready? Have you read it? Can I go to the next page? Just read the comic first. Take note of the way it's written and all the little things. I'm sure if you've seen the comics before, you will know. So it won't be new to you. All right. So I'm going to go to the next slide. And we are going to look. Welcome, Junior. We are going to look at this frame. This is frame 2 from the comic. Okay. And it is asking, where is the story set? So Junior, guess what? I've actually got a register today. I'm ticking you guys off because you like my little class. All right. Where is the story set? Yes, very good. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's in a bar or in a tavern. Okay, in frame 2, how do you know that the characters have moved their heads? How do you know that the characters have moved their heads? How are you going to explain that one? The positioning. Okay, very good. And what else? What else shows us? Yeah, but you have to be a bit more specific about the changes. There's something very, very, yes, Bonolo. You hit the nail. Give yourself a pat on the back. Pat. Don't worry about being late. It's awesome to have you, as long as you're here. Okay, so that's right. You can call it a comma as well, or you can call it curved lines. The profile, actually, I didn't think of that, Dante. That's actually clever. Their turned heads. That's quite good. The expression. All right, that's some good answers, guys. Well done. Now, what action, welcome Itanzi, what action does the sound word, you can see the sound word because I know you love sound words, onomatopoeia, slurp, represent? No, you didn't miss too much. We've just started. These are our first questions. We're talking about this comic, but I have put the frame up on this page so you can see. Now, oh, Ethan's back. Good. Got a nice class today, a nice full class today. All righty. So, yes, pat on the back. No, but look at the question. What does the sound slurp represent? So, if you look at the sound slurp, what sound is that? Like, or if you had to try and tell someone who doesn't know. Hey, welcome, Jessie and Lifa. Well done, Dante. Oh, Lifa, that's interesting. Actually, quite good. Well done, gulp. I like that, actually. Okay, so the fly is gulping or drinking. Very good. So he is like enjoying that glass, whatever is in that glass. Do you think the sound was soft or loud? Loud. Why? You knew there was going to be an explanation, didn't you? What does Miss Cooney always say? Tell me why. Can't just say yes or no, or what it is. You have to tell me why. Dante, what was that again? I think you hit the nail. Dante gets a pat on the back. Guys, come on. Pat. It's in big letters. So, well, also, Lifa, you also get a pat on the back because it's got an exclamation mark. So, you can see that it's in a bar, although I do hope it's not too familiar to you guys yet. And then we have curved lines around their heads for the movement. And yes, it's sucking or drinking or gulping. I like that one, Lifa. Gulping. It's cool. I should have put that in there. Do you think the sound was soft and loud? Definitely loud. And because it's written in large print. Now, remember, a cartoon's supposed to be quick and easy to read. So a lot of the effect and emotion has to be kind of drawn, if you know what I mean, with the limited amount of words, but lots of detail in the drawing. And that's why we love comics so much. Thirsty little flower, wasn't he? Okay. So, do you agree or disagree? Now, this number 5 is just one word answer. So, hi, Gayo. No, man. Do you agree or disagree that the flower was drunk after drinking the beer? Very good. Very, very good. And let's look at number 6. Now you can back up your answer. See, you knew that was coming. Back up your answer by referring to the comic strip. So look at the comic strip and tell me how you know that the flower is drunk. What tells you? Okay, so yes, he was drunk, but how do you know? He's bumping how he flies. Good. He's bumping the walls. Yes, he is flying very, very bad. Sweetie, what's your name? I just see your device's number. What's your name? Your device is Mulu880. So I'm just, Junior, why you got a different device now? You're going to confuse me. Okay, so he was moving funny. He's definitely not flying in a straight line, is he? He's trying to fly. And we've got the little word. Look there. See? Okay, so do I have two juniors? Is there two juniors? Okay, I'm losing it. All right. Question 7. The purpose of the comic strip is to inform, entertain, persuade. Which one? So, what is the purpose of the comic strip? There we go. Nicely done. Oh, by the way, grade 7s, is Keandra here today? Keandra, just say hello. So I know you're there if you are. If not, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so the purpose of the comic strip is definitely to entertain. Right. Now, this text would be classified as a drama, a romance, or humor. Or what would we classify it as? Humor. Very good. Actually, it is a little bit funny, isn't it? Okay, so let's have a look at the next question. Oh, nice. Nicely done, grade 7s. Pat on the back. Why do you think this comic strip is funny, though? Why is it funny? Tell Miss Cooney why you think it's funny. Okay, so the fly being drunk or fly drinking beer, that's very, very weird. Oh, fly can't drink. Really? I always thought they could. Maybe you're right. Oh, they suck like a straw, don't they? Okay, so let's see if my answers are similar to yours. Okay, well, I get a pat on the back today. Let's have a look. So I wrote that I agree that the fly was drunk and that the lines, because the lines are not straight, look at the lines it's flying. It's like dot, 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 and then it wiggles. And then look how it goes hick. And then we have the purpose of the comic strip is to inform, entertain, and persuade. So let's see if I got that one right. There we go. I get another pat. Is it drama, romance, humor? Definitely humor. Absolutely. It is quite funny. Now, you guys tell me. There's no right or wrong answer with this one. Thanks for the pats. Awesome. I think I got 4. Why do you think this comic strip is funny? So it is funny, but why? One of you did mention earlier that it's because the fly got drunk. Okay. Why else? What else makes it funny? The wording used. Actually, that is a very, very good observation because it says thirsty little fly, wasn't he? The way it's worded. Well done. Because it was in Haga the Horrible's cup. Absolutely. But look at their faces. They got the funniest expressions on their faces. They're like, okay, that just happened. Oh, that's interesting. The fact that a fly can drink all the beer in a small body. Very true. He should be looking a bit bigger, shouldn't he? Yeah, they look very, very shocked. And it's got the hiccups. I actually do like that part. I think that's quite cool. Okie dokie. So, no. They do have funny noses, like the Vikings. And they just let it go by. Well done. Pat, grade 7s, you did awesomely. Well done. So this was your introductory comic strip. Are you ready for the next one? Now, the next one is a little bit more detailed. And also, the next one, take note of the very first frame. Take note of who is in the very first frame, because at the end, I'm going to ask a question about that. So now, there are different kinds of types of questions we can answer in different ways, which we're going to do. The space of the writing, what do you say when you enter a different frame to show that something is happening? So we're going to look at another comic story. It has more frames, okay? But I do indicate which frame to go to. And if you need me to scroll back, remember to tell me to scroll back, okay? Now it says spell correctly. Now, if you're answering on a worksheet, yes, you do spell it correctly, especially if it's in the comic. But I understand that on the chat, it's a bit tricky. So don't stress too much about that. So here we go. This is the first part. Bash Street Kids. So look at the first frame. Look who is in the frame. Okay, so we have, what is happening in the first frame? What are the children looking at? Well done, Dante. Good job. Pat, pat. Excellent, Bonolo. Well done. There we go. Good job, Itanzi. Awesome. So it's a circus. Well done, Gail. Well done. It is a circus. Now, what is the circus going to present? What do you see in the frame? What acts is the circus going to present, do you think? So we've got an elephant act, definitely. We've got an elephant act. So we've got an elephant trainer sitting on him. We have jugglers. Well done. We have jugglers. Very good. We have, what else do we have? Okay, but be a bit more specific. Yes, yes, heavy lifters. We can also call the heavy lifters strongman. Okay, strongman. So we've got a strong man, we've got a juggler. You can take notes if you want to. You might find them handy later. So we have a strong man, we have a juggler. We have where do you see a clown in the first one? I can't see him. I see a lion. I see a tall guy. Yes, the guy on stilts. Very good, the guy on stilts. So there should be a clown in a circus, shouldn't there? Maybe we'll see him later. Okay, so in the second frame, we've got the teacher. He doesn't look very happy. And he says, well, I actually didn't read the first frame, so that's my mistake. One of the children is saying in the first frame, "Yahoo! The circus is in town." Okay, and then in the second frame, we have, "Groan, the circus is in town." Welcome, Ethan. The guy with the clothing. Okay, so let me go through the characters for some of you that might have missed it. We have the elephant and the elephant trainer. We have the guy on stilts. We have a juggler. We have a strong man. He's the one with the big weights. And then we have the lion. Okay. Now, the children say, "Yoo-hoo, the circus is in town." The teacher says, "Groan, the circus is in town." Very good, Jessie. The teacher does not seem to like the circus. That means all the children will come to school. What does he mean by all the children? I skipped out a word just so that you see if you can notice. I know that's not a great detailed print, but who is all the children other than the kids that normally come to school? There we go. So we have exactly frame 3 is what happens later. We have the circus children. So that means all the circus children will come to school. Okay, so now they have the normal class and they have the circus children. Okay, let's see if you can attempt the first question. In the parade, there is an elephant trainer, a stilt walker, caged lions, a juggler, and what is missing? What is missing? I'm going to let you look for a while. I'm going to go through all the questions first because we know that we usually do it that way. Okay, question 2 is join correctly the juggler, the trapeze, and the clown with the wire balls and wig. The third question is, in frame 1, the children are happy to see the parade, but in frame 2, the teacher's not happy at all. Identify 2 words that indicate this. So I've got a lot of answers for number 1, and I haven't seen a wrong one yet. So I'm going to show you mine. A strong man. Well done. A strong man. Very good. Now, give yourselves a pat on the back for that. Good job. Pat, pat. There we go. Pat, pat. Like it. Now, what goes with juggler? Is it wire balls or wig? What goes with trapeze? Is it wire balls or wig? What goes with clown? Is it wire balls or wig? So you've all mentioned that juggler goes with balls. Very good. He's juggling balls. Trapeze. Here we go. Well done. The wire, because the trapeze artist has to balance on a wire. And last but not least, excellent. That was a nice, easy one. A clown has a wig. Now, I think it was Jessie. You did answer number 3 for me, but I think it's gone a bit up because there's a lot of answers. So I might ask you to type it again. In frame 1, how do we know the children are happy? And how do we know the teacher is happy? There's one word for each. Excellent, Patri. I love it, Tiana, when you do that. I love it. You get everybody going. Excellent. Pat, pat. Oh, I'm going to miss that. So the children are, yoo-hoo! Well done. Excellent. And the teacher? There we go. The teacher goes, grown. Very good. I like it. Excellent. So was that easy enough? Yes? Okay. So can I go to the next slide? Are you ready? Yeah, you guys type fast. It's brilliant. Wow. Okie dokie. Pattery, pat, pat, pat. I love it. Okay, so let's read this one. Let's see how strong you are, strong man's son. What do you want me to lift? Him. Eh? Yikes. Put that boy down. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of sound effects. I do apologize if I don't say them correctly. Right. So, is it getting more interesting? Let's see if you can answer our first question on this slide. Oopsie daisy. Right. How did the learner's desk differ from your own desk? So if you went back to school, or if you remember from being back at school, what does your desk look like that's different to the one in frame 5? Now, all the frames are numbered. If you look in the tiny little corner of the frame. Very good, Manolo. Well done. Imagine having, yes, it is long and it is joined. Absolutely. They connected together. There you go. So in frame, I imagine having desks like that. You'd have to shuffle, 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 shuffle when you're all sharing a desk. Now, in frame 6, the teacher is shouting a command. Why? How do we know he's shouting? What is the punctuation for shouting? There we go. Awesome. Pat, pat. Pat, pat. Well done. You are on top form today. So the desks are separate, our desks are separate. And then, as you correctly said, we know it's shouting because of the exclamation mark. Awesome. Okay, you ready for the next part? That wasn't too bad. Right. Frame 8 in the basement. Mind if I join you? Frame 9. Let's see how good you are. And we have the juggler's son juggling. Frame 10. Try this and this and these. Frame 11. Too much, too much. Frame 12. Topple. Oof. Donk. Oh my. What is happening here? I hope you had a good giggle on that side. Okay, so look at frame 9, all right? There are 3 items of stationery that the juggler is juggling. Do you know what they are? So there are more than 3 items, obviously, but I only want 3, and it's stationery. He's juggling. Okay, and then question 7, no, not stuff. That's not an answer. You can see it's be specific. Here we go, that's better. All right, now, why is the word donk written in bold print? By the way, if you can hear that noise behind me, it's raining. It's absolutely pouring with rain. It's beautiful, raining by me. Okay, so question 7, you got to think a little bit to explain that. Okay, and then question 8, what was the man in the basement doing before he was disturbed? So now, let's see. I'm looking at your answers with the stationery. I see books, I see pens, I see eraser. Okay, now, where is the book that he's juggling? Because if I look at his hands and I go around, I see this is a frame 9, okay? Donk is a bit faded at the bottom corner. It's under the bag and the bottle. Okay, if I look at the juggler's hands on frame 9, I see a pencil, I see a eraser, I see an ink pot, I see another eraser, I see a pencil, and I see a pen. Yeah, it landed on his kop. Donk. Okay, so can you see in frame 10, there is a book. In frame 10, there's a book. But we're looking at frame 9. So when you guys do this for an assessment or in class, just watch which frame they're talking about, okay? Make sure you're on the right frame. All right, good job. So we've identified there's pencil, there's an eraser, there's a pen, there's an ink pot, okay? The word donk is written in bold print because someone said it landed on his kop. Remember, this is an English lesson, although that was funny, but still. All right. And then question 8, what is the man doing in the basement? Before he was disturbed, obviously before the little boy fell through, well, big boy fell through the roof, he was chilling. Okay, now, proper English, Dante, proper English. Okay, let's see if Miss Queenie got this right. Do I get a pat? I identified an ink pot, a pen, and eraser. So how many pats do I get for that, Tiana? And then we have, oh, awesome. Oh, yo, Dante, that's awesome. I feel very special. I'm going to so miss you guys. Why is the word donk written in bold print? It's the sound of hitting on his head, or in informal language, we'll say kop. But when you answer in English class, please say head. Okay. Sound of it hitting his head. Now, the man in the basement, yes, he was having his coffee and his lunch. So he was eating and drinking coffee. Okay. So that is pretty much this part of the cartoon. Yes, it continues. It's not over yet. Awesome. So let's look at frame 13. Whose son are you? You'll soon see. Boing. Hey, I know, the clown's son. Kick, custard pie, plutch, plutch. My dad's a trapeze artist. Show us what you can do. Bravo! Ow, my nose! All right, are you enjoying this, grade 7s? That's pretty cool. Okay, so now we are going to look at the following questions. Then don't worry, they'll be brilliant. Okay, so question 9. Find 2 clues in frame 13 that tell you that the boy is a son of a clown. Oh, thank you, Tiana. Pat, pat for me. Okay, so how do you know the boy in frame 13 is a clown? What tells you he's a clown? If you look at his description. Oh, why are you crying? Oh, please tell me it's because you're laughing. Okay, so I was getting worried for a moment. Okay, so he's got a wig, he's got shoes. So he's got a wig and he's got shoes. And can you see his shoes? They're not normal shoes. I'm glad you find it funny, Gail. These are called, I'm trying to think, I think these are called the Beano comic books. They've been around since I was very young and before you were even atoms and molecules. So yeah, that's how funny they are. This kind of humor never goes out of style. So Beano was the name of the comic book at the time. All right. So yes, you're right, Dante. Comic, very good, is for comical. Yeah, Beano, we'll look it up. Google it. See. All right, so he's got funny hair, he's wearing a bow, he's got funny pants, and he's got long shoes. All right, that's how we know he is a clown. And he has pie. He has pie too. Very good. Clowns love to throw pie in faces. And does he have a red nose? Well, yeah, you can't quite see that it's red, but he does have a nose on him. In frame 17, no, Beano is a brand of dog food now, but back in the day, I will say, it was not. Right, in frame 17, identify the naughtiest boy watching the trapeze artist. Motivate your answer. So who do you think in frame 17 is the naughtiest boy? So in the last frame, who's the naughtiest boy? And why do you think so? Look very carefully. There is a clue. Bonolo, you're on top form. Well done, Gay. You're absolutely spot on. Pat, 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 pat. Good, guys. You all noticed. Well done. So now, as you can see, your answers for the first one were quite right. We found out that the clown has wig, big shoes, and pants. Okay. And you are absolutely deserving a pat pat on the back because the boy with the speech bubble saying bravo is the one that's the naughtiest. Okay. And then choose a word from the list below which you think best describes the learners in the last frame. The tall boy with big teeth because he keeps saying, let's see what you can do. Okay, that's a good observation. I didn't see that. Right, so from the following words, we've got excited, we've got thoughtful, we've got disobedient, we've got impatient. What best describes the learners? They are disobedient. They're being naughty. Look at the mess they're making. I mean, it's one thing to kick a pie in a circus because that's where you're supposed to kick a fly. Or you're supposed to do trapeze, but in a classroom, I don't think your teachers would agree that they were excited. I might agree, but don't you tell your teacher that. Shh. Right. Let's look at the last frame. Well done. Pat on the back. It is correct. Frame 18. Well, they are disobedient in the fact that in a classroom, they're not behaving as they should in a classroom. The way they should behave is for a circus. Then they wouldn't be disobedient if they were in a circus doing what they're doing, because that's the right place for it. Okay. I mean, look at the little boy with the fire. How dangerous is that in a classroom? So you've got to think of health and safety as well. Soon, frame 18. Why is this place so cold? I must see the janitor. So he goes to the boiler room. It's that fire eater's son. He guzzled all the coal for the boiler. Look, he's roaring fire there. And the coal bucket is empty. So, frame 20. I've had enough of this. Frame 21. These children of yours are causing havoc. Only one way to deal with them. So, in the last frame, great lion tamer I make here. So he's turned the tables on the kids. Swish, swish. All right. Yes, it would be considered child abuse, but we do have to agree he was kind of abused in his classroom first, with all the fire roaring and the pies and everything, eh? Shame, man. Okay, identify 2 people who were in the parade but did not feature in the story. Remember I told you to study the beginning slide, the frame? Who was in the parade but not in the story? Yes, it is a comic. We can just relax and enjoy it. Okay, so who are 2 people that were in the parade but not in the story? Do you remember? So think about that for a while, then predict what you think will happen next. And the purpose of the story is to inform, persuade, or entertain. And 15, the teacher was having a difficult time. What do you think teachers might not like about their jobs? Okay, right. So the 2 people, I can see there's quite a few answers. The elephant trainer, well done. He doesn't feature in the story. The tall guy on stilts, you're absolutely right. He doesn't feature in the story. Now, let me turn the tables on you. I haven't got the question up yet, but I'm going to ask it. In the story, we learned about, or we saw about the clown's son. Did you see a clown in the first frame, though? Well done. So, yes, we didn't actually see a clown in the first frame, but we saw him in the story. Okay, so that was quite a bit of a switch. So there's 2 people who were in the parade but not in the story, and there was someone in the story but not in the parade. 13, predict what you think will happen next. What do you think if you had to finish the cartoon and change it or continue it? How do you think it's going to end? Quickly. The teacher will go to jail. Okay, good one. The kids will behave. Nice. What else do you think? The tiger gets out. That would actually be quite funny. That would be very funny. They will run away, go to jail. Maybe we should just all put them in the cage with the lion, eh? The clown will have 2 more pies. The teacher leaves the kids and he runs away. They will apologize. There's a lot of different choices. Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Good answer. Now, I haven't really given the answer for that one because it's what you think. Okay. Teacher helps the kids. Okay. Right. What about this one? The purpose of the story, I gave that answer away. Okay. Sorry about that. If you did say entertain earlier, well done, pat. Number 15, the teacher was having a difficult time. What do you think teachers might not like about their jobs? Kids. No, we like kids. We love teaching. But about the job, not about the kids, about the job. What might we not like? Generally, people not listening, noisy kids. Kids are the job. No, kids are not the job. Kids are just like make the job more interesting, to be honest. Naughty children, yeah, especially if it's children that like really want to learn and really good interactors and are respectful, and then you get those that aren't respectful. That does kind of like affect it, you know. So, but sometimes naughty children are maybe just bored, or maybe they're unhappy. So we've got to think about that, eh? All right. Now, why is the story funny? Now, these are your answers. These aren't really, this is up to you, okay? So why is I'll teach you guys, you my choice. Why is the story funny? Give me 2 reasons why you think it's funny. Before we have to, we're not going yet, I'm not ending the lesson yet, I'm just saying before we have to. Okay, so it's funny because of the circus kids. It was interesting. Pranking, good answer. The children were pranking the teacher. And in the end, what happened after the children were pranking the teacher? The teacher wanted to leave, yes. And the teacher also pranked the children, didn't he? Turn the tables. We call it turning tables. Okay. So who do you think has to be the most skillful? Okay. Now this is something, this is like really like think. A juggler or trapeze artist. But why? Why is the juggler or trapeze artist, why did you choose that? So you reckon the trapeze guy, the trapeze artist, why do you think the trapeze artist is more skillful? This is actually, there's no right answer because the trapeze requires a lot of balance, all right? And the juggler requires a lot of eye to hand coordination. Yes, my doggy is noisy. She's barking at something outside. It's probably a cat. Sorry about that. Okay, she does echo. All righty. So give me a title for the comic strip. Give me a title for the comic. Actually, I think for number 17, I would find it difficult to choose because they both have different skills. And it is a bit tricky. Yes. Gaia, my doggy did say hi. She's wagging her tail, yeah? All right, so the circus in a class, the circus coming to school. What else? Circus comes, then the problem, circus kids. How the teacher gets annoyed. Now remember, a title must always be like kind of snappy and quick. Okay, so you want something that's short, quick, and snappy, but also tells you about the story. Now, if you could join a circus, what would you do? What would you do if you could join a circus? I would be the clown. I would be the clown because then I can wear makeup and I can wear like a whole suit and no one can see who I am, but I can still be funny. A clown also. Okay, what else would you be? Come on. What else would you be if you could join a circus? Elephant trainer. Ooh, that's actually a good one. Tiger. Would you be a tiger trainer? Or you'd actually be an elephant. Okay, so I absolutely love you guys and I could teach you all day. Seriously, I could. But our time is coming to an end. So this is probably going to be something you can do for homework. I know I'm scrolling through very, very fast because I want to show you. This is my email address where you can send your homework to. I have made homework sheets homework worksheets for you, but it's just for today. I'm going to put up a comic. Okay. So it's also going to be another cartoon that you can answer questions about. And it's also going to be a funny one. All right. So the slide, I haven't gone over the slides, these ones, because we can either do it tomorrow for language, or we can do it, I'll just add it into the homework during the week. Okay. The homework is going to be uploaded. All right. I am at the moment just tidying up a few of the punctuation on it. Well, not punctuation, let's just say formatting. It's not really punctuation, it's formatting. So it'll definitely be there. But I will see you guys tomorrow, and I look forward to it. Thanks for coming. Have a great afternoon. Bye, guys.